Yo, greets and salutations. Welcome everybody to the next installment and final installment of Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. Playing on Xbox Series X to get all that 4K 60 FPS goodness. And the time has come to wrap this up. Before we get in there too far, we are going to do a quick save. Accept. And yeah, because there is DLCs and you want to leave the open world open, so before you get to this point, make sure and do a game save. But yeah, just want to say thanks for the love and support on the channel, always, especially on this series. It's been awesome. If you guys want to see more, there's a few more DLCs that we can download and continue the story. But
a manor all to ourselves. Can you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
True. But yeah, that's yeah, close to 35, 36 episodes, something like that. It is time that we go to work on some other titles. Just looking to see if the piggy is around here.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
You know, we never did get to go inside of this like little cabin thing, which is a bit crazy.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they just dropped the DLC Minecraft story, where I think it goes into a little more in depth about the relationship between these two, or maybe some of the you know, trickery stuff that Minecraft was pulling, saying that his mother died of consumption. And as we know from the game thus far,
My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
well said, well said. That it was Dr. Richter, the family quack, that was trying out his experimental type sort of practices on the mother. And things just kind of went sideways. Yep, and we got the house fully restored. Wow, including all of its... Dilwyn the magician. That was a good story. This is kind of like the final farewell, but not really. Because like I said, probably come back to this a little bit later and do all the DLCs.
The local justice system in all its glory.
The righteous. Yeah, because we did play one of the DLCs in the previous episode. I'll be right there with you, John. Just one second. I want to check to see if there was any other collectibles that we picked up along the way. Did buy that. We did buy the globe. Head upstairs real quick. This would have been a bugger to have to bring back.
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
You know, and it's always so funny because when John was sitting at this chair, he would always say that there's somebody up in the attic.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Right?
It was truly an unforgettable event.
Sacrificial lamb. That was awesome. But yeah, I don't know the DLC, the Minecraft one, what it entails between the two of them and how the story continues. But yeah, if that's something you guys want to see on the channel, slap the like button on this thing? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I don't know how you would do that. I don't know. My socials are listed on the about page. You can send it there. No. Don't care. Not too worried about it. We'll probably get there anyway.
I hope this child will find his place in the world. He has great potential.
He does. Read Sherlock like a book. Yeah, that was the excellent one. The Street Magician, I think that was called. But yeah, that's if we go over. That's why I say this titles. Bang for the buck. It's the ball. But yeah, these are all the cases that we completed. This was the DLC that we did.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona. So many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
I have to finish this. Let me see. Let me return later. I want to double check, make sure actually we got everything. I kid.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just please be careful, Sherry.
We got this, John.
I love you.
Quite. Come on.
Love you
Go
too,
together.
bro. Let's do this. And kudos to developers and stuff and everything, because it's the right amount of time I think you put into the game where you're invested, you know, at this point. You know, and you're kind of like, man, for me, because I could put in about maybe
Why
3,
didn't
4.
I remember we had such a big garden?
Shh.
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
But yeah, I probably put in, you know, 3 to 4 hours. You know, of course, that includes editing, rendering, all that stuff and everything a day. And I'd say we're 2-3 weeks worth of work. So interesting toys. John? You gonna
That's
be
the
okay?
descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, didn't survive.
That's kind of sad. Oh, got a lamp there. We bought this. What? It's a little messy back here though, won't lie.
Ah yes, the statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
True. Wow. his mom over there. Can't help but have to check on John, man. Make sure he's going to be okay.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
True, true. Huh. A pond in their own backyard to sit there and play in. That's pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, it's too bad you can't just like chill on the park bench for a second. Let's go up and engage in vision, I suppose. Wooden sword when they used to duel.
Mother?
Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Wasn't quite expecting that.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Wow, wow, wow. This kind of got dark all of a sudden. Oh, it's all going to be sunshine and rainbows. You know, when he was just going to reunite with his mom. It's her mother's bedroom. That's the crazy doctor.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
Potassium bromide.
These must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think at this point. I mean, definitely kind of want to explore everything. Weird place for table and chairs. Upholstered. I mean, no, it's not like that's patio furniture. You know what I'm saying? I guess not for us lesser mortals. Oh, Mother has a nice voice. It's like the first time we've seen her mother, even though, you know.
Don't go, Mother, wait!
Crazy dude.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Uh-oh. We're getting lots of visions now. I don't know why this is so dark, though. I mean, you know, it's ominous. We're down in the room of curiosities. Oh, that looks like him. Watching something. They're small, too. Barely taller than a desk.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek.
You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Interesting. Interesting. So we're...
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me. Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me. Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Wow, dude. And it suddenly got dark outside. John's in a panic.
Sherry, come here, darling. I'm waiting for you. Sherry, come here, darling.
Oh, the light over there is fixed.
Coming, Mother.
Oh, wow, dude.
This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Wow.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
That's funny. I was looking for fish in there. I was just thinking this would be, difficult on a child to be pushing her mom around the lake, knowing that she potentially won't be around much longer.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry.
I was just noticing his wooden boat was on the path there. Yeah, this is full speed. In case you're wondering.
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! He's... I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
Don't call me that. You aren't fooling me.
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my stuff back or I'll kill you.
Wow, 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 wow. Wasn't expecting that one in the end. Oh, did Minecraft shoot his mother? Stop him from killing Sherlock? That's how she died? Nah. Can be. Into the Mind Palace we go. We brought tea. Mental disease. Minecraft testifies against Richter. Minecraft accused Dr. Richter after Minecraft caught Otto Richter. He blamed him for our mother's death. Minecraft did not like the methods of Dr. Otto Richter. Minecraft hid the truth about the death of his mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. My mother struggled with mental disease but could be hereditary and affect my mind and rationality. A family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona who may know something. Risk of side effects. Dr. Richter experimented on my mother with unconventional drug treatments. Every dose had a risk or a side effect. Increased tolerances. My mother used sedative frequently, so her body must have built up tolerance. It wouldn't be a danger to her. We're definitely gonna go that route. My mother's throat was slit. I don't know about that. My mother tried to kill me. My mother tried to drown me in the pond at Stone Manor. She drowned. My mother drowned her throat. Wound could either be a final humiliation by a killer or just her attempt to save her. She didn't drown. The slit on my mother's throat was an attempted tracheotomy. It makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. Let's stick with that one. Allergic reaction. My mother had an unexpected allergic reaction to her medication and she suffocated. This very well could be. That is it. John is a killer. I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her a sedative came from John, which means I cannot trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. Minecraft hid the truth to protect me. I killed my mother? I can't see this. No. We're missing something. There we go. This makes more sense. Otto killed my mother to end her suffering and save my life. Minecraft hid the truth to protect me. I was correct in accusing Otto of impropriety. Otto killed my mother while trying to save me. The drowning was an accident and he desperately attempted a tracheotomy to save her. Minecraft hid the truth to protect me. To me, that actually is much more plausible. That the mother was losing her, you know what? Drowning Sherlock, thinking that it was some like demon child. And then one of the adults came out and intervened, but it looked like Minecraft had a pistol. And Otto was there. Yeah, no. I don't think so. I'm with the other one. Yep. Locking it in, Johnny. This is your final decision. Are you sure about your choice? You will not be able to change it after a confirmation.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
I saw it all.
Get off me.
Oh.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a
Oh, here
friend.
comes Minecraft, I think.
Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Oh, John just like disappeared.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment.
True. I agree with that.
You were so fragile. I could not. I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. Perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
Those are spiritual lights, not artifact. Spiritual lights twinkling around Sherlock's head.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry.
His mother.
Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Oh, it's flickering.
You do.
Goodbye, John.
Wow. Doesn't get any better than that, my friends. Storytelling time. Yeah, never look for a chill, like I said, game sesh. I'm not even holding the controller right now. Just kick it back, chill it out. Taking it all in. Yeah, they just nail it on the graphic.
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it.
Vogel.
I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Val? Or do you prefer Klaus? Excuse me? You are Klaus Richter.
Wow.
Otto's younger brother.
I didn't put that together.
Hold me responsible for his end.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why?
Wow, that's Klaus.
What do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So,
True.
Here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
What a crazy story. Great ending way to just conclude the whole thing.
You really are beautiful.
Him as a little boy, I guess? Wow.
My brother returned to London soon after our disagreement. He enrolled at Cambridge University, but attends only the rare classes that hold his interest. I hear he took employment at a hospital laboratory, obsessing over his experiments. I suppose he seeks solace in the empirical truth of a chemical test.
Dr. Watson.
I am afraid for him. His evenings are spent alone, solving citizens' menial mysteries to pass the time. And I suspect he is growing paranoid. One of my agent's vehicles recently ignited during a surveillance operation. She was lucky to get out alive. There is only one man who could orchestrate such a feat. Or perhaps two. I saved my brother. He will never forgive me.
Wow, 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 wow. I was going to say, is that a cadaver?
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
John.
How far, bruises may be produced after death? How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
That's got to be Watson.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again.
Uh-oh.
I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
String theory.
That's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Go figure. Case closed. I don't know about that, y'all, but that is one hell of a storytelling game. Title, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, holy macaroni, dude. Absolute fire. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad to wrap this up. I know there's going to be a chapter 2, But yeah, if you guys want to see the DLC one, I did, as you guys saw earlier, keep a game save to allow to go ahead and jump back into the open world aspect of it and do the DLCs. So if you guys want to, let me know. Like I said, I think in the, sorry, excuse me, man, holy crap, on the profile, there is email address in there and socials are listed. But either way, man, hats off to Frogwares. I don't think, I always like to, at the end, yeah, one crash, game mechanics, definitely solid. Even the fighting aspect of it, it's pretty cool, it's pretty unique. Yeah, that's the voice acting in here, whew, up there with some of the major AAA titles. And let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, and man, the story pod stories for $59. I mean, I think it was maybe 16, 17 cases, and some of the cases were over an hour long, and so, and then probably even more than that. But still, I know for a fact we'll have probably about 20 hours total of gameplay. I think that's a pretty good damn deal, to be honest, at for a $60 game. And then of course you got DLCs at the end. Another thing too is I could have picked a totally completely different ending on this, so no two gameplays are the same, so got that going for you too if you really feel like going through it one more time. But my friends, that is the end of the series. We will be going headstrong into God of War as we get prepped for Ragnarok. We got Hellblade coming out, as far as Senua's Saga, and a couple other beasts. So we're going to do Gran Turismo 7 when that drops. And what's some other biggies? I do have Halo Infinite. We'll do the campaign on that one. I'm kind of like meh on Halo, but we'll see how it does. If it does well, we'll go ahead and do the full series. But yeah, and then of course you can't forget Horizon Forbidden West, another biggie that's coming out, and that'll be on the channel. With that being said, my friends, I will and shall catch you guys on the other side. Peace.